This commercial is about selling your home, and while you'd expect to see stress, chaos, strangers touching your cabinets, here's none of it. Because Open Door is the opposite of this. With an all-cash offer to close in as little as 14 days. No hassles, no minimum repairs, and yes, it's boring. But when it comes to selling your home, boring's good. Open Door, a simpler way to sell. Get an all-cash offer at opendoor.com.
Every moment of the event become a trading opportunity. Select and trade on event outcomes in real time on people. Prediction markets, a new way to trade.
What's up, Chad? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Quadeuce, man, and welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another show. Welcome to another episode of Infinity and Beyond. You know what I'm saying? I know I didn't put the title to Infinity and Beyond, but I'm gonna go back and edit that up for sure. If you know, you know. And we got a lot to talk about in this show, man. In this episode, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. And as you can see by the title that I did put, I.C.E is what we got on the radar. This conversation. We talking about I.C.E. Give me 1 minute. Hold on, check. Alright. Y'all know how we do. Let's get into some conversational topic. We got I.C.E Code as the title, and we talking about I.C.E. I'm trying to position myself so it looks natural. If y'all wondering like what I'm doing right now. But anyways, we got I.C.E. And on this show, we haven't talked much about I.C.E on this Infinity and Beyond, to Infinity and Beyond show. It just so happened that I've been busy lately and I haven't been able to get around to that ass. I.C.E, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been able to get around to that ass. I've been busy lately. Hey, you look like an I.C.E supporter. I'm gonna just say that and leave that there. You know what I'm saying? Talking about a little gay. Chat, what's wrong with these people? Anyways, some people have unfortunately succumbed to injuries, life-threatening injuries, and some people have unfortunately really lost their life to this agency that we're calling and giving a title, calling them I.C.E, right? I noticed, I said, hey, how you doing, Junior? What's up? Notice I said, giving them titles. Because these people that we're calling I.C.E and we have given a title that they've given us to call them as an agency, these are, how can I say it? These are very well masked bullies. Down there, if you ask me, mass terrorists. Because anytime you pulling up on anybody that ain't bothering you and you start messing with them for any given reason, whether it be because you think they may not be here legally or whatever the case may be, you bullying. You terrorizing the community. And it's like this, right? You terrorizing the community, but you're causing more of a disturbance in people's life of how they're trying to live than the quote-unquote problem of immigration that we have in this country. And let's be for real. Let me light this thing go. We about to get deep into it. Forget about to get deep into it, chat. You know we already deep into it. It's to infinity and beyond. We don't do nothing but get deep into it. You already know. But look. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm also an artist. You know what I'm saying? I be freestyling. Y'all go check out my freestyles and stuff. But as y'all can see, ain't no other artist speaking about this shit. Ain't no other artist speaking about I.C.E. Why y'all ain't speaking about I.C.E? Why ain't nobody with a powerful voice and a big bag doing nothing about no shit like that? I'm talking about folks just in our community like, fuck it. We here now. 812, yeah, you know I'm athletic, man, but yeah, I've been an athlete all my life type shit. Before, you know. Before the fame, you feel me? Athlete type shit, you feel me? I'm big into sports. I still try to claim, you know what I'm saying? I can ball. Just like anybody else that got love for the game. But look, whether it be sports figure, whether it be gay nigga, whether it be anybody in the chat, you feel me? That's what I want y'all to know. We gotta start coming together and putting ourselves into a position that we don't get bullied and we don't get terrorized in our own space and place of living. Because look, I'm gonna get on Trump ass for a minute. I ain't gonna count. I'm gonna get on Trump ass for a minute. It's how it is. Make America great again. And whoever used them campaign slogans, I don't even care. Trump use it, but if anybody else come through and use it, it's like bogus as hell. You can't make America great again when you got, in my personal opinion, right? When you got psyops running through neighborhoods on purpose, talking about immigration, but truth be told, this feel more like a, we gonna do this just to see if we can get over and do it and they gonna let us do it, or it feel more like a situation where it's about seeing if people will do what we're telling them to do and how far can we go to push the limits before folks get on the edge and break and it become a civil war or civil unrest in the community, in the country. Do I get money for lights on the live? I wish I did. Not currently. Nah. I mean, once you do YouTube for so long and you get your subs up and you get your views up, like once you get so many subs, then yeah, you get not paid for the light directly, but the more you get, the more better your CPM rate gonna go up and the more money you could get potentially for when you do make a video. Yeah, this YouTube shit, it's very lucrative once you get it rolling, but understand it is a long grind at first. It's not as much as people make it for real. You can get it done for real if you're realistic and you're consistent about it, but it is a long grind. I ain't gonna lie to you. But back to the ICE situation, right? Yeah, it's real shit, of course, but peep the game, right? All of this is for a quote-unquote disturbance by immigrants, right? Who's causing more of a disturbance, though? Is ICE causing more of a disturbance? I mean, somebody just died, and if I'm not mistaken, it was 2 people. Ain't no way in hell you supposed to be coming to remove people out of the community. Listen, if you're gonna put a plan to remove people out of the community, they should still be alive at the end of that motherfucker. I should be hit with a no-kill policy. They shouldn't be allowed to kill shit. I don't even know why they got guns. These niggas should be mall cops with tasers You feel me? They don't have I don't think they have a badge. They just got some shit to say ICE. Why they don't get these niggas tasers and rubber bullets? They don't need the power. They don't need the capability in their hands to kill shit. You was not mainly forced. You was not mainly focusing on criminal immigrants. Like they dealing with criminal immigrants. Let's be real. Out of the criminal immigrants and the people that really be on some shit criminal wise, y'all don't want to deal with them for real. Y'all don't want to deal with them for real because it's kind of proof. I mean, it ain't the same administration that took over when the folks came. And matter of fact, I think it was the Venezuelans. When they sent them immigrants over here in the Biden administration, them 10,000 immigrants or whatever, trying to get people back to work or whatever and shit like that. A lot of them was Venezuelans, I'm pretty sure it was, and they went and took over like Chicago and shit. Complexes, apartment complexes in Chicago and shit, and other stuff too, right? Where was all this shit when that was going on? Now, mind you, this was a different administration, but I'm just saying, it's like every time the laws of any kind get enforced by any organization that the government put in place, it's always too late and it's always the wrong people. They always fucking with people who just law-abiding citizens for real. Or in the case of not citizens, law-abiding people just in general. Law-abiding people just in general. If you a law-abiding person and you not a citizen, you still should be good. My personal opinion. We ain't after you. What the fuck we messing with them for? We not after y'all. Supposed to be not after y'all. You see what I'm saying? And that's the problem with this ICE shit, man. That's the problem with this ICE shit. They want to say we got a real immigration problem, but the truth be told, they're faking like they trying to solve a problem that they ain't trying to solve. This shit gonna be just like the war on drugs, bro. It's gonna be just like the war on drugs. Again, y'all hitting all the players and the people that just trying to, just like with the cannabis shit, man. Y'all getting all the people and hitting all the people and taxing all the people and arresting all the people that abided by the laws and try to do this shit the right way. Meanwhile, all the kingpins and all the people and shit, because they be connected to it for real. That's how this shit go. They be connected to it. The biggest criminals in the world is your government. Let me speak. Let me speak. No. See, that's the problem with society. And now people be talking like that. No. It's not wild to be blocking in no feds. That should be normal activity for real. So they can stop doing the bullshit they doing. You gotta know. See, this the problem, bro. In my personal opinion, bro, the government has no regulation. Like, there's nobody there to regulate the government. We supposed to do that for real, but we stopped doing it at some point and just let them come up with everything and we just complain about it and do it anyway. Feel what I'm saying? Blocking at somebody don't constitute. This woman trying to get away, you gotta think, she probably not legal for real. You feel me? She probably not legal for real. So of course she doing whatever she can. She trying, bruh, people is not thinking about, people is trying to make a living, bruh. People is just out here trying to make a living. So of course she doing whatever she can to get away. If she get away this one time, she can finish living out her life and make a living. And she got kids in the family, I'm sure. I'm sure she just wants some single, solo, bachelor living lady with, you know what I'm saying, no kids. No job, no house, no crib, nothing to get out that situation for. Like, you gotta watch when you agree with the feds, man. Because they'll manipulate you into agreeing with a bunch of laws that have nothing to do with people doing anything wrong in reality. And a lot of people are like this. I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to these laws, I'm gonna put it to y'all like this. This is what a lot of people don't know about these laws. Your Constitution Those are the real laws. Everything else is some shit that they put into contact and came up with. That's why you got so many different types of courts. That's why you have so many different types of penalty codes and shit. You literally have penalty codes that override other laws. That don't even make sense. That sound more like we not in unity and on one accord. But when this shit started and the forefathers sat down, and whoever you want to say wrote the Constitution sat down, it was one set of laws, all in one accord. It was never designed for folks to go and make up no other laws. We was not supposed to have no all of these different codes, and you got the black laws, and that mean a whole different shit. You know what I'm saying? It's whole different sets of rules that these folks be playing by. And that's why I say, like, who's causing the bigger disruption? The woman that died was not ever gonna be on the news for committing a crime. The woman that died was not ever gonna be on the news for committing any type of anything that gonna cause a disruption in somebody else's life. It's a high chance. You feel what I'm saying? What's a higher chance? Is it a higher chance that somebody is like, oh yeah, she's hurting me because she's here illegally, or she's hurting me that because she's here illegally? You feel what I'm saying? Or, and then this the other thing, right? This whole taking job thing. Peep gang. For my citizens that saying this is okay, that it's fine, this is a good thing. For those of y'all who have fallen into the beliefs of, okay, this is righteous what we doing. We need to get these people out of our country. This is our country. Woo woo wop, right? Who brought these people in the country? That's what I want to ask you. Your same government brought these people in the country last term, which opened the door for all this ICE shit and this immigration shit. This is why I say all these folks be running shit together and they be connected. They be doing. You think about it like this. What if that was? They'll take one little thing that the president supposed to do this term, and like that be the main focus for real. Everything else is just some shit that's just added on just to keep people looking over here and not over here. That's what they'll do. They do that all the time. So what if last time it was the setup when they brought all them immigrants over here, talking about 10,000 people need to come over here because ain't nobody trying to work over here, so they bringing in the immigrants that'll work. Then the immigrants came over here and half of them turned out to be criminals and started doing criminal shit while they was bringing over here talking about some, yeah, they gonna work and giving them all this money. Y'all remember they was doing that shit they were paying for just last under the Biden administration, nigga. The last administration, they was paying these folks about $45,000 to come over here to places, it was like Chicago and some other places and shit. They were like, yeah, come on, let's get this work and shit. So it was out because it was on some coming back for COVID shit. And they was trying to get people on some back to work type time. And that's hell of a motivation because you bring in people from other countries, like our country too damn lazy to get up and go to work. When you got people right here that want to go to work all day and can't find no job, and y'all gonna go give them $50,000. You feel what I'm saying? I remember being hot about this shit. Cause it's a direct fuck you to the people that's over here under that administration. Just like this ICE shit is a direct fuck you to the people that's over here under this administration. No matter which way it go, no matter which side is on, they both extremes and they both saying fuck you. This is more than just my opinion. You can see the shit as facts. You can look at the actions. You can look at the actions and really see that your government, and I'm gonna say your government because I don't even care where you at. Your government don't give a fuck about you like that. Now you got some governments that's running smoother and better than others. You got some governments that are taking care of their people more than others. But if you ask me, none of them are doing and meeting the requirements of what a government should meet. That's just if you ask me. I don't know because I meet people all the time that's like, what he talking about? He crazy type shit. Like, you feel me? I don't know. I'm just the type of person, if it ain't working, why not try some other shit? All this government shit been going on in the world, on the world for a while now. Under this age, under this modern age, we modernly run our societies through government. But fuck, why? Why the fuck we even do that shit? Like, they never did that shit for real. I mean, they did. That was governments and shit, but they looked different. They was ran different. In the ancient days, it was certain things that was required and ain't required now. Like they had people that you would have to go see and go. You would have to, as an official that led people, or as a leader, a person that has some kind of leadership and power, you would have to stay in alignment, and in tune. You had people at your discretion that was there for that, for you staying in alignment and in tune. But it was lined up with staying in alignment and in tune with the divine. You know what I'm saying? It was lined up with the divine. So when I'm saying that, like, I'm gonna read. Hold on, I just read your comment. Give a better plan, and we gotta try some other shit. If you ever watched any of my other videos, other live streams, I'm gonna get a plan. But I got plenty of plans other than we just gotta try some different shit. First of all, everybody gotta stop looking to be led and run into somewhere else to lead some shit. Like, if you feel one thing is in this society is not encouraging enough, if you feel like you a leader, say, bro, we are hardly divine. No, you hardly divine. I'm plenty divine. That's what I'm saying. That divine, being in tune with the divine, it's a personal thing. I don't rely on the government. That's what I'm trying to tell you now. And fun fact, y'all don't even know about me right now. I don't even got an ID right now, okay? I don't rely on the government. I'm not a fan. I've been in the military. I done been done wrong type shit, in my personal opinion, type shit, as a lot of military members speak on the government, and they say, you know, they went through shit. You feel me? So I'm not a fan. I don't really rock with the government like that. That's what I'm telling y'all now. I'm talking about ICE, and I don't know how you defend the ICE right now. I don't understand that youth. How long is that youthful, or what did I say? Lordful. I'm talking about ICE. I don't know how you defend the ICE right now with stop relying on the government then. I don't rely on the government for shit. I put like this, fun fact. I got such the distapes for the government. When they was giving out that money for the stimulus shit, I ain't getting none. Not the stimulus shit, my bad, but the COVID shit. Remember they was doing like the essential workers was getting like extra pay or bonus shit you could, and then they was doing like the shit you could work, and if you was an essential worker, you was getting like 2 checks, like the shit they was getting out like $600 a week, 2 weeks, a month or some shit. They'll be coming out for the COVID shit no matter what you was doing. I deny all that shit. And not qualify for it at the time of it happening. I was just so mad at the government at that time, because I was freshly out the military, more so than now. I was so mad at the government at that time. I'm like, fuck it, bro, I don't even want their money. So you talking to somebody who really will sit here and say fuck their money. Like, I'm talking about, I'm the first artist with his own economic plan. I'm the first artist with his own currency plan. Yeah, we're gonna have our own currency. I'm the first artist with his own, you feel me, with his own plan for building community and scaling that shit. Hopefully to nation business, nation status. So when I speak about this shit, for me, I'm speaking a little more than just saying some shit. I'm speaking a little more than just saying we need to do something different. Like, no, I got a real plan, a real plans. But I'm trying to share the blueprint. This ain't about me talking about my plan, trying to say y'all should follow me and y'all should get down what I'm on. I mean, I want to do that and I'm gonna do that. If you want to get down what I'm on, get down what I'm on. But I'm saying, like, it's not about me. The real thing about see, people come and they don't do no blueprint. They try to do this shit, but you ain't got no blueprint, so a young nigga after you can't come do this shit. I want to leave a blueprint. Fuck saying I know the way. I know a way. There's plenty of ways. But that blueprint though, you follow that rubric, that blueprint, them instructions, you feel what I'm saying? You can't really go wrong. So we need to be thinking infrastructure. We need to be thinking building for community and not building for us. That's number one problem is selfishness when we talk about how we change this shit. Listen, first of all, you have to decide in your mind that these folks know what they doing and they playing with you. And that you at war. Once you decide that, then you know what time it is. I don't care what occupation you have, get your bag and focus on building the community. Get your bag and focus on building community that can change the world and change other people's life. Instead of focusing on getting you $1 million Lambo, $1 million Bentley, instead of focusing on building up your house, nigga, focus on going and build up a building that's gonna feed and house and clothe and educate the community. This is what they did back then. This is what they did in a lot of the back then time. You feel me? And we talking pre-segregation days, right? When we was as African, well, nah, fuck all that. As indigenous people, because it don't matter if you African or, because some of us ain't even African, some of us Native. For real, some of us Native American. And then some of us mixed with Native and African. And then some of us ain't even that. Some of us is other melanated ethnicities, you know what I'm saying? So, just indigenous. But we gotta come together. That's where it starts, with a mindset of coming together. That's the main thing to cultivate. Once you got that cultivated, everything else gonna fall into where it fall into. We always gonna have the numbers to win a war because we the people got the strongest numbers at any given time ever. No matter who trying to do what. There's never gonna be more people saying, it's never gonna be more people. Well, see, that's the problem too. It's never gonna be more power in their hands than our hands. But the problem is we don't realize that shit yet. There's more people actually supporting the government for them to change shit than getting out trying to support their own people and communities and themselves to change shit. And when you got a bunch of people talking about the game but don't get in the field, ain't nothing to watch. It ain't doing no numbers because it ain't no game. They never gonna get in the field. I cannot respect nobody that's never gonna lace up their cleats and get in the field. The thing about the government, they also use it as a tactic to get us confused and to get us like not understanding who attacking us and to keep this shit going, is they rename themselves every time they want to do some new shit. We're ICE. No, y'all the government. We're the police. No, y'all the government. We the FDA. No, y'all the government. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got all these different branches, and Don't nobody want to say what's going on for real. What's really going on is they playing on everybody's heartstring, because we know there's good people in the world. We are the good people in the world. We gotta stop being scared to tear this shit down. We are the good people in the world. What are we scared for? Good people gonna recognize good people. You see what I'm saying? The problem is, we always trying to attack this shit inch by inch, increment by increment, goddamn psyop by psyop, organization by organization, agency by agency. The FBI is corrupt. Nah, the CIA is corrupt. Nah, the FDA is corrupt. Man, the whole government corrupt. And they all connected. You see what I'm saying? I feel like when people get that mentality, and when people get that kind of mindset, we just start to shift the focus from these people are going to change us if we support the right folks to we gonna change this shit ourselves. We don't need to support nothing, nobody. Because what we doing is wasting our energy, wasting our resources, and wasting our goddamn time. For people who literally are a part of the same group and doing the same things. Think about it like this. Your last two organizations that you've seen in the White House, both opposing parties, both saying the other is a fraud, right? Well, the Biden administration did a lot of bullshit, and the Trump administration, as we can see, is doing a lot of bullshit and has did a lot of bullshit in the past. Just look at your past two administrations and just use that as a way to see that either way you go, it ain't no way to go. And then you can start running from these truths of we need to build our own shit. And with that being said, man, I'm gonna make this video short, this show short, cause I normally make these long shows. But I'm gonna do this. I wanna see something. I wanna see if some shit just fell behind me. I wanna see if I make this short with more people watching. Cause my point is not to make this long preachy lecture, you know, saying nah, fuck ICE and all this shit. Like, nah, I wanna make something short that makes sense, that you can follow, that's simple and effective. And I feel like that's this. So, appreciate y'all for tuning in. We barely lit the L this. You know it get real when we barely like the L, cause we busy going in on their ad. You feel me? I wanna remind y'all I'm also an artist. I also got way more shit coming in the works, way more videos. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Appreciate everybody that hit that subscribe button. Appreciate everybody that comment and everything like that. First of all, I'm gonna answer these last few comments, cause these last two kinda I wanna answer right. Somebody say, why say African? Why not just say American? You think white people in America don't have indigenous blood? Indigenous, everybody got indigenous blood. You indigenous to somewhere. Everybody came from somewhere. Yeah, they got indigenous blood from somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of Caucasian people don't have indigenous blood to the Americas. You know what I'm saying? If you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? That what Nate 86 said. Mr. Nate 86, and of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna capture it. I'm not gonna never let it slip. You feel what I'm saying? I like that. I like that, going off on that. You feel me? I always capture the moment. Don't never let it slip. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like. I'm glad you said that, Nate, because a lot of times, man, we let our feelings and what things look like get in the way of capturing moments that are amazing, but moments that never are gonna come back, that we only get one chance and one shot to capture. A lot of times we let how things look like, oh, my hair, you see my shit, or how we feel like, oh, I feel like, I don't want to use the simple example of, oh, I don't feel like doing it today. I'd rather use an example like, oh, I feel like they gonna laugh at me, because that's one that really stop folk. Or I feel like I'm getting nowhere. That's one that really stop folk. But you gotta understand, that's just your feelings, baby. Keep coming back, keep grinding, keep working, keep doing your thing, you feel me? Putting the game in the chicken wing, like How to Train Your Dragon 2 shit, getting slain, you understand me? It's your boy Quadeuce, man. I love having these lovely conversations with y'all, man. We done had another lovely show, man. To infinity and beyond. You know, with everything, we getting deep, and we getting deeper. You feel me? And until next time, man, peace be upon y'all, man. Stay away from them ICE folk, man. And them other government official folk, man. But stay authentic and don't do no faking, and stay official, man. You feel me? Stay away from the officials, but stay official, man. Yeah, we like that. That's how we doing it. It's your boy Quadeuce, man. Until next time, man. I love y'all, man. Stay tuned, man. Make y'all subscribe, hit that like. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody in the comments. Appreciate everybody that like this, show some support. Love y'all, man. Till next time. Peace and positive energy. I'm out. You hear me?